We're at King's Plant Barn in Wairau, and I come in here and this is like my happy place. Hi Finn.
Hi.
Get off. Don't climb on things that aren't yours, buddy. You gonna get one? Give it a pull, good boy. Are you pushing or riding today? Okay.
When I turn too fast, the trolley literally tilts to the side a bit.
That doesn't sound safe. The garden police will come and get you.
Oh.
So at the top you've got your single packs, cool cheddar cauliflower, celery, down here carrots, chives, celeriac, a coleslaw combo, haven't seen that one before. I got some coriander at home as well to pop in. Some tender stuff with bug netting over it. The snails and stuff are totally out in force at the moment. Stir fry veggie packs. And then over here we have the herbs. I need to get some more time because the dog did pull everything out because she's a dick. Common. So I'll get one of those. Going to get one of these variegated lemon thyme to pop in a head planter in the bathroom because I really love the colour on it. So what have you found?
Some dragon fruit.
Okay, show me where it is. Carefully. Dragon fruit.
It's rarely offered now.
Grow in a frost-free spot. Here they are over here.
And it's rarely offered, so if you want them, you quit. It's falling before. Why?
Do you think you can push it?
Yes.
So we're back. Here are my tools. Here's my shadow. It's late in the afternoon and the sun is starting to go down. So, and the wind has dropped out a tiny bit. So this is the first garden we're going to work on. Tools, garden mix, my lovely Neela to save my knees from getting muddy and gross, and my bucket. And in this garden bed, we're going to be pulling out the kikuyu, probably taking out the chili in the middle there. I'm going to hunt around for the caterpillar that's doing this, and we're going to be putting some brassicas in this spot here. We've got curly Scotch kale and bok choy and the garlic. It's all coming up quite nicely, and I've got 3 square foot here, so that'll do for 3 of the brassicas. Over there we've got some more weeding to do. In this one, more weeding. I'm going to try and stand the peas up here in the corner. Not sure whether that'll work. I think they are a bit kind of growing on themselves. This idea using a tomato trellis wasn't good. There's just not enough for them to climb up. We'll leave the basil in. We've got some capsicums that I've forgotten to take off, and we'll get that sorted. And this one, just some weeding, removing the spent broccoli, pulling out the old tomato here. Peas are doing quite well there, and I will pull this basil and we'll put something else in there. I will top that garden bed up. With the chilies, we just need to go. Tom hasn't been out here doing his weeding, so I'm going to do it for him and pull all of these kikuyu bits out and the stuff that's in there, and yeah, get it ready for the hoop house. Give it a feed. So yeah, that's me for what I'm going to be doing at the moment. It's just sort of getting the beds ready for winter, and I want to take out anything that is past its prime. I want to top the garden beds up, give the plants a bit of a feed with some sea salt and put some new brassicas and stuff in ready for winter. My plant haul is here, I'll show you. Got some lettuce, some thyme, because as we said in the garden centre, the dog's a dick and she pulled it out. Some beetroot because Tom and his favourite, coriander because we love it, and bok choy because we eat it all the time. And I've got that multi-pack of brassicas. So let's get this underway. My hair is crazy, it's been blowing around in the wind, but yeah, let's get it done. Nicely new soil, well not new soil, topped up the soil, taken the weeds out, and I'm going to pop 3 from the brassica mix. 1, 2, 3. Each one needs about 1 square foot. And then we'll get a surprise as to what it turns into, because I do not yet know the difference between a broccoli seedling, a cauliflower seedling, or a cabbage seedling. Awesome, and I've got some more space just in here. I've got 2 square feet here, so I'll put 2 in. And in here we've got onions, some beetroot, which can probably almost come out. That one looks quite ready. That cabbage, a chilli, and some silver beet, which Tom picks off and lets recuperate and then picks off again. We've got one left, so I might just pop that in this corner, just in here, because we've got beetroot that is about to come out, so we'll give him this corner. And do you want to see something gross? Well, it's not really that gross. I found what was eating the cabbage. In here there are snails living in the layer of the leaves, so I'm going to have to come out here in the night with my torch or my headlamp, my bucket of water, and get these guys and their cousins. Right, let's tidy up this one. A bit of weed pulling amongst the beetroot. We'll pull out this one. A few more weeds over here, get rid of the tomato and the basil, maybe try and stand the peas up, get rid of this basil, top the bed up. Then this one will be ready for some new inhabitants. For this one here, I'm going to leave the broccoli plant in because I've got little side shoot broccoli coming out. I've got quite a few of them, so I mean they're not going to get as big as the main heads, but you know what, it's all greens, it's all plants, and this one's already established, so why not? I will go and trim off the ones that the snails have eaten, and I am going to be out here with my headlamp getting rid of those suckers. So yeah, here's another one over here. This is a broccoli head that's still maturing. I'll trim a little bit off of the damaged stuff as well. Just a way to get a little bit more out of your plants because you put all that effort into growing them. Well, kind of the ground has, but you know what I mean. This one's looking pretty good. A couple of dead tomatoes. Let's get this one handled. Plant some snow peas. So it's all topped up, don't mind the noise in the background, that is Tom building something. I've got some nice soil in this corner. I'll put some more around that side. I'm going to put some peas in here. I've got some seeds and I'm going to do kind of 3 per hole because they're quite old, and I'm going to grow them up the new garden frame I got. That's going to be cool. And then I'm going to put some more bok choy and some lettuce in here. These are peas that I saved from some of my own stuff that I grew. They're quite old. I'm not quite sure if they'll grow, but it's fun to try, right? Let's pop them in. Okay, I'm going to put some bok choy, the cool bok choy, the purpley one, mini red, and some fancy lettuces. We pick off these quite often, burgers or tacos and things like that, so if I can keep them going through the winter, why not? Now for the bok choy. Just got Tom's beetroot left, so I'm going to pop some in the corner here. It gets really sunny. And they're in. Last thing to plant, coriander. This is kind of going in the part where I have overgrown parsley and self-seeding coriander, so it's quite a cool corner of this little raised bed here. So we'll let them go to seed and they keep coming back for us. And the coriander is in. So let's go have a look at what we've done cleaning up wise. Okay, so in terms of these raised beds, not too much in this one, it's going pretty well. Sorry about the wind, guys. More bok choy, lettuce and peas, and a bit of weeding and topping up. Over in here we found what was eating the cabbage. I'll be back out later. This one is looking weed free. Put some brassicas in here. We top this one up and put some more brassicas in. The green skinny stalks of garlic, they're coming through so well. And we've still got chilies on here. In this one it was just pulling a few weeds out, taking off some capsicum, pulling out the peas that had collapsed on themselves, and putting some more soil in for what I want to come in and put in later. These were the new beds that we put in for this growing season. Over in here, not too much different. Beetroot over in here, tomatoes, basil out. Made the peas stand up straight, they look a lot better now. And I left this basil here. I noticed this was on a really grunty stick and it was trying to shoot away. This is quite a sheltered corner, so I'm going to see if I can get this little wee beastie to winter over. Plenty of room around it for some more stuff. I did nothing to the chili bed. I mentioned it at the beginning, but I'm intending to put a hoop house over this. I've got all the stuff. It's just a bit windy today for me to get in and do it, so I will leave it till next weekend. But we've still got chilies flowering. We've still got chilies forming and chilies ripening. It's looking a lot better. The beds are a bit more filled up and we've got our winter crops in. I'm going to turn you around and show you my garden face. Probably got dirt all over me. And then we'll talk about what I'm going to do to get this garden through the winter. You're in the treehouse. Bit cold. It's the kind of wind that when it's blowing it's cool, when it stops it's hot. So don't know whether I'm Martha or Martha. The key for us here in Auckland for winter, in my past couple of years of trying to figure out what's what, is that I need to keep my gardens fed because we get so much rain it depletes my raised beds. So sea salt, seaweed mix once a month just to keep things ticking over. It's got nice new soil on the top where we planted things in, and yeah, it's just literally balancing feeding and the wet, and keeping things that you want to keep eating and that are in season succession planted. That's why I keep planting bok choy, because we eat heaps of it. First lot of winter veggies planted, and that's pretty exciting. Hope you had a good day. Bye.